Top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Silverstones. My name is Jordan Headley, and I will be your host for today's show, where we're going to be moving our Bitcoin, our freshly acquired Bitcoin, into our own private wallet. The purpose of the Bitcoin Basics segment of this channel is going to be walking somebody through step by step on how to get started in their Bitcoin journey. And since I launched or announced formally Silverstone, I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and kind of the main question that I've been getting from people is, where do I get started? How much do I need? And where do I begin? And so that's kind of what I brought into this. So the first video was buying Bitcoin. Today, we're going to be moving the Bitcoin into our own private wallet. And then we're going to keep going down the line step by step in order to make sure that whatever Bitcoin you are holding right now is safe and protected. That's kind of the main theme of this specific segment within the channel. And Silverstone Solutions, that's my main mission, is to make sure that your Bitcoins, we want to be extra cautious here in the world of crypto, because we've seen a lot of bad stuff happen lately and through the years especially. But even yesterday, FTX was a huge exchange that basically went insolvent because they were over leveraged, and they were holding, their main asset was a token in their own company. So without getting too far off track here, that would basically be like me setting up a company, then setting up my own cryptocurrency, and then using that cryptocurrency to lend against or borrow against and acquire more assets that way. So when their token crashed in value because they got exposed yesterday, then whatever they were using as collateral had gone to zero, and they obviously I don't know if defaulted would be the word, but they were acquired by Binance officially yesterday. I don't know the whole story there. It's not that important, but the main thing is that exchanges go down all the time. So that's why we're moving it off of here. And so now we're going to be talking about the difference between an exchange and Exodus itself. So ShakePay knows exactly who you are. That type of exchange is called a KYC exchange. That's what ShakePay is. So KYC stands for know your customer. They know who you are. On the flip side of that, Exodus, when you're going to download the Exodus app here in a few minutes, Exodus is not going to ask you for your email address. They're not even going to ask you for a username, I don't think. But they don't know your phone number. They don't know your email address. They don't know where you live. They know nothing about you. So Exodus is a non-KYC exchange and a private wallet. So that's one difference there. You're a lot more anonymous in Exodus for sure. And I should also say that you're not fully anonymous. If the government wanted to come after you and find out what kind of transactions you've been doing, they could, regardless of what you're using. So I think that that's a myth in terms of, Bitcoin is fully anonymous, Exodus is fully anonymous, but you also have to give them a reason to be coming after you. And we do not advocate illicit activity on this channel, so I don't think that should be a problem for most people. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that you're not fully anonymous in Exodus, but you are a lot more anonymous for sure. And so the second part of things here is that Exodus provides you with a private key, a 12-word private key, which belongs to you. And once you have it in that wallet and you own your private keys, then it becomes yours. And you might have heard the saying that says, not your keys, not your crypto. And that's a perfect example here of why we're doing this. Because unless you hold your Bitcoin in a wallet that has private keys, then it actually doesn't belong to you. I know it's a little bit hard to wrap your head around that at this stage of the game, and I understand that for sure. As we move along here, though, I'm going to kind of be driving home that point more and more, in terms of, as soon as you buy Bitcoin, the first step is getting it off of that exchange that you purchased it on and moving it into your own private wallet. In a future video down the road, we're going to be talking about some different security tips and storage tips in terms of how to keep your private keys in a very safe place to make sure that your assets are going to be safe. But in this video, we're going to keep things simple. We're just going to move the Bitcoin. We're going to learn how to move the Bitcoin from our ShakePay wallet into our Exodus wallet. And so I'm going to be switching over to the overhead view here in a second of our Exodus wallet. And I'm going to walk you through the exact steps of moving it from ShakePay to Exodus. So you're going to love the overhead view of the Exodus wallet. And I'm going to leave this right here, and we'll be back in a couple minutes here once we get past that portion of it. So we'll see you soon. All right, the first thing we're going to do here is open up the App Store on your phone. And we're going to be searching for Exodus wallet. Not acrylic nails, Exodus wallet. EXODUS, Exodus wallet. So you find it there, click it, and it's the second one down from the top. You can see the logo right there. That's what it looks like. I already have it downloaded, obviously, so take this time right now to download Exodus. And once you have it downloaded, open up the app, and this is what the main dashboard looks like here. So this is the dashboard. You also have the exchange in the middle, and you have the settings and security from the navigation bar at the bottom. And within Exodus wallet, it's going to have its own wallet for every different crypto. So if you have a crypto that you'd like to store within Exodus, all you have to do is go to search, and you're going to type in the crypto that you have. I'm going to use Theta here as an example. So you click on the wallet there, and it brings you to your Theta wallet within Exodus. From here, you can either send or receive money, or not money, Theta. But in this case, we're going to use Bitcoin. So go back up to the top and click the BTC there. Oh, make sure your phone's nice and straight first, but click the BTC. This is what it looks like. It shows the current price, and just like every other crypto app, you're going to have your send and receive button here. So in this case, we're going to be receiving, but you can also send it out of Exodus using the upward arrow there. So for now, click the downward arrow to receive. And on this screen, it shows your QR code there. So somebody could just use their camera and send it that way. But in this case, we're going to use the Bitcoin address. So the bunch of numbers and letters there, that's what's known as your public address. So you're going to click that, and it copies it. All right, we're back. How about that overhead shot of the Exodus wallet? Nothing but the absolute highest degree of quality here at Silverstones. And that overhead shot was no exception, certainly. But actually, in all seriousness, though, I do want to mention something there, because as we go along here and as we progress, not only in the Bitcoin journey for the first steps, but as a channel here, I know that we're going to look back in a year or two from now, look at the first couple episodes and just laugh at how bad they were. But that's the case with anything in life. And it's the most important thing is, I think, is to get started. And that's what we're doing here. We're getting off of zero. And it's the exact same with Bitcoin. When you get into Bitcoin, you're not going to know everything. That comes with time. And I think that we're slowly going to get better here at Silverstone. We're going to get better at talking to a camera by yourself. We're going to get better with production. We're going to get better at everything. But for now, we just want to get the message out here. We want to help as many people as we can in the most efficient way possible. And so that's what we're doing here. But more importantly, congratulations on holding your very first amount of Bitcoin or Satoshis, whatever it may be, whatever amount. It's a big day. And I said that last episode, I'll say it this episode. It is a big day. And once the first amount of Bitcoin or Satoshis hits your Exodus wallet and it makes that little piggy bank noise, I hate to say it, but your life isn't going to be the same. Probably. Some people won't change. That's okay. Some people are kind of gone forever in a sense, but for a lot of people, their lives will never be the same. And it's going to take time. It's going to happen in different stages. But as we go along here, you're going to realize the importance of holding your own keys and you're holding your own Bitcoin in your custody. And so you're going to hear me say that a lot. I apologize in advance for sounding like a broken record. But this segment specifically, as people are getting into Bitcoin, we want to make sure that the foundation here is rock solid. And at Silverstone as well, that's my main priority there, is helping people keep their assets safe. And in order to do that, you have to have the right foundation. So that's what we're doing here. I'm not going to drag this on any longer. I think by now you get the point. So we appreciate you watching. Hopefully you're learning some stuff along the way here. We got a ton of more videos coming. So stay tuned. Make sure you press the like button and subscribe. The more people that see this, I think the better, as we continue to find roundabout ways to go around the system, change the system. And at the end of the day, whether it happens or not, we want to change the world. That sounds scary, actually. And I don't want to end this video quite yet after that. That was too intense for me. But the reality is that that's the mission here, is we want to change the system, fix the money, fix the world. And that's what we're hoping to do here. So once again, we'll talk to you very soon, and appreciate you. Bye-bye.